Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio Space Exploration playthrough. So we should start today's episode by a rescue operation. Because if you remember correctly, during the last episode, we had our test ship having a mild issue with asteroids, a mild crash. It was called Shoveler, this one, which, as you guys told, looked like a goat head. And while I do agree with you, I think it's still looking nice. So to fetch that one, I think the idea would be to go there with our own custom personal spaceship. But there is one thing I wanted to do, is to change... I wanted to change the integrity to be below 1000 in order to make it a little bit more efficient. But it does look nice, this spaceship does look nice, so probably... I think we should just go like this. I think I'll add more defenses though. Like there are some defenses, some, but let's add more. And let's also like bring it a bit closer to the construction yard where we are at, so we can load it a bit more. That's water ice. Oh yeah, we need to automate water ice at some point. So let's just go and land. Anchor somewhere here, so that we can fill it back with some fuel. Oh, was this one designed for the spaceship? Not sure. Let's bring it. Basically, we are invoking the spaceship. Come to us. And refilling some fuel, because we have lost a bit of it. Yeah, that's fine. No big deal. Where's the pump? Oh, the pump is here. Okay. Something like that. And we should be good. After it's full. Do we even have... why is it like empty? We don't have an... Oh, we're not producing enough of it. Oh yeah! Remember there was an issue here. There was an issue which I forgot to fix. Some of them aren't working because of the cooling, apparently. And I think it's just the pipe orientation. There were some issues with the... Is it? Oh no, yeah, the hot one, the hot evacuation. So these ones are pointing towards here, which is bad. So let's rotate this one to the right. And these ones should be properly rotated towards the top. And here we have some bad contents. Let's empty them, and the production is now online. So we do the same here. Oh no, this one is good. No, it's not good. We don't have the cooling. We don't have the thermal fluids. We don't have the connections all the way up there, and that's why it's so slow. Let's fix this. Every episode is starting with fixing issues. That's just how Factorio rolls. Right. Let's get the cold thermal fluid, and the cold thermal fluid should go in the middle here. Yeah, right here. And that's that should be okay. So hopefully these are all properly connected, properly rotated, and once we have enough, once these finish processing. Oh, by the way, hold on a second. Oh no, it's beaconed. It is beaconed. I missed this beacon. It's just they're very slow. This recipe is very slow, like 200 seconds by default. Yeah, because it's efficient. And I just want to see these turning green once it's done. Oh no, hold on a second, we also need the chemical gel, the last piece of the puzzle. And the chemical gel basically goes in a straight line in front of each of the cooling machines. Yeah, like here. Yep, something like that. And we're good, right? Yeah, these are green. These should turn green as well. Yeah, they're green, and these ones only need the red one. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we're good. Now all of them should be producing the antimatter fuel, which should make it quite a bit faster here on this spaceship yard. This is almost full. Now let's prepare for the rescue operation. The rescue operation, we should so we might... one suggestion the other day, yesterday, was to bring in here a roboport to actually have robots repair during, like, while it's flying. But, you know, I think we might want to actually improve the defenses, because if we do that, we don't need to repair. It's even better. It's even better. And we just need a bit more lasers to shoot the remaining parts. Just a bit more lasers. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab some stuff. Let's get some more flooring. Wait, shift right click? No, I forgot the control right click to grab half of the chest, not shift. And let's put this here. Let's get some walls as well. Well, just to make sure we have like some stuff here. And also, let's not forget a console. Always have one in the inventory, but I'm also gonna put 2 of these in this chest, just in case there is an issue and we need consoles. And always have one in the inventory. Okay, now what do we need? We need laser turrets. Let's go get some. Oh, we have already a bunch of them. Let's have 50 here, and I think that should be it. Should we also maybe add some of the shield projectors? I think it could be good. Let's have like 20 of them in the oh wait, what am I doing? We have 50 of them here. Okay, let's have them here. 50 of them here. That's fine. Are we good? You know what? We can actually even create a like Naquium accumulator, like the last tier of the accumulators, to handle to keep the energy. But we do have tanks, but can go with that. And that's it. So before we go, let me just increase the turrets in the Mad Lab. This is called the Mad Lab, the big ship. Let's place them a little bit everywhere, you know, just to make sure, because if some meteorites approach this side, we might be wanting to take care of them. Most of them are going to be at the front, of course, but we never know. And yeah, maybe here as well. Oh, oh no, not like that. There is a pump here, so we cannot put that many. Oh no, not in front of the doors. Okay, something like that. It's not exactly symmetrical, but it's not a big deal. Just to make sure these are properly able to deal with the turrets. And let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's save that ship and improve it while we're there. Launch. And go to the... Are there ships on the bottom? Yeah, they're on the bottom. To Shoveler. Engage. We should be there. It depends on the speed. Although we don't have much engines here, we only have 6 engines. So max speed might actually be this one. We don't have much engines. Yeah, it will take like 8 minutes of traveling time. In the meanwhile, I think we can start. Let me actually have a read through the signals, because we're going to be automating the spaceships, and I'd like a small refreshment. So the anchors, yes, we need 2 of them. The one which is on the spaceship, and the one, this is on the destination, I believe, and this is on the spaceship. And there are these signals. So someone said that the best way to automate would be to send stuff through the clamps. So basically, instead of having a lot of like combinators on the ship with reading these signals and trying to determine where we should go, we can actually pass the information through the clamp. I have noticed that the other day. Like here, we have a small connection, spaceship clamp wire passed through. So we can actually have the destination let the ship know which signals it should accept, and that is really cool. That's really cool. We don't want to do it on this ship. This is like the personal traveling ship. It's not even a rescue ship, but it's fine. We are trying to have a nice small journey. I believe like there are small ones. So, there should be 3 types of meteors: small, medium, and big. And I think we are seeing here small and medium ones, right? These are still small, I believe. And the big ones start appearing once we approach the asteroid field, I believe. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's Shoveler. Yeah, it's in deep space. So when we cross, but wait, where are we? Cadidius? Where are we on this planet? This is Shoveler. We have departed from Cadidius. I cannot see our current ship. What's that? What's that? This is the Mad Lab. The ship is called the Mad Lab. The Mad Lab. And I cannot see it anywhere. Maybe we're within the system. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. We're still traveling here. We haven't reached the belt yet. We have not exited into the interstellar space apparently. Interstellar? I would say inter-system space. Almost there. Almost there? Yeah, 4 minutes. Yeah, let me grab the information. So we can get the spaceship ID. We can get the speed. So I don't think we need to play with the speed just yet. Like go as fast as possible, basically. But we can check whether it's stopped or if it's anchored, which is nice. The distance. The fourth signal indicates the current destination, if any. So basically, once we pass the destination, it's gonna get outputted as well. And is there any way that speed is 0? Is there a situation where a speed is 0? It can be once it's in this kind of interstellar location, not anchored, not on a planet, but at this location, and if it's not moving because it stopped, is it 0? But we cannot see now, of course, unless we stop. -1 if stopped, right? So not 0, -1. Maybe. It's a bit weird. Stopped as 0 would be... not sure. Oh, this is a big one, right? This is a big one. Or maybe not. Maybe that one was the medium one. Let's see how fast we actually move on this... Yeah, not that fast. One small issue is that this ship is kinda in the middle, towards the middle of this rock space, big rock space. We need to go all the way inside. And so we had, let me check. I think here the integrity was... Yeah, the stress is 1865, right? So we can add a little bit of flooring. We can add a little bit of flooring all around. I want to put more turrets, so we need space to put more turrets. Maybe add some of them, like extend these walls a bit to the left, so we can remove the internal walls and put the turrets instead. That could be good. That could be very good, actually. Like whenever we have the double ones, we can add a new layer, transform them into single ones on the new layer, and remove the double ones and put the turrets instead. Yeah, on the sides. But the sides would protect only this part, and we want to also improve this. So let's see how it goes. 146. Not entering the space yet. I wonder if the zone is actually a circle or if it's like a square. Like how does it represent? Of course, it's on the menu here. It's a circle, but who knows? Who knows if it's it has a square detection? It might be a lie. So. These are not generating very fast. How is the energy? Let's see the energy. The energy is switching. We have spikes at 200. Shield projector. That's when we get hit by the big ones, right? The energy is when we get hit by the big ones. I'd like to redesign a bit this ship. I'd like to put more engines, but maybe we can wait until we have the better integrity with level 2 deep space science. 45 more seconds, and I think we have entered this phase. Yeah, so we have entered this phase. So now we are at a risk of getting hit by big asteroids. Let's see, and these are the big ones. Yeah, I do believe they are the big ones. So you can see the turrets still kill them very fast, And if we check so sometimes we have the big energy sink, a spike in terms of like shield absorption. I think when the shield disappears, it consumes a lot of energy to get back up. And what's the power, like the default drain? Oh, it's like nothing. We have 14 shields which drain. Oh, there's a small spike here, which drain like 40 megawatt in average, excluding spikes. Yeah, it's not bad. And the turrets are draining 20 megawatt. And we have arrived. I think we have arrived, unless we died. No, we can board. We can board. So I'm gonna save just to make sure we don't hit like any in-game issue, not related to crashing. And let's go there. Board. Hey, hello, spaceship. So we actually up. Stop. We don't want it to move. So the idea is, as I said before, let's try to increase these sides. No? Oh, I didn't take the... Oh, okay, hold on a second. I didn't grab the materials. MATLAB. Yep, and we're at the destination. Board. Forgot to take the materials. How many do we want? Just a bit. Yeah, just a bit. And we do have a laser turrets, right? We have two. Okay. Good thing we grabbed more. Board shoveler and shoveler. Such a weird name. And now we can place this one. And now we can remove these and replace all of them with turrets. More defenses. Oh yeah. Let's do the same here. So here, unfortunately, we have the clamp, so we can only go as far as this. Only two. Oh, that's not very good. The clamp is really in the middle. In the way. Maybe do something like that. So what's the integrity after adding these to small? 1891. Okay, so we have 100 to play around with, and it might just be enough to add maybe 2 layers here. I think if we add 2 layers here, it could be really good. And by 2 layers, I mean that. Wait, not that. Something like that. One, two. And then we can remove the parts inside here and replace them. Oh no, we can't do that. It's a little bit finicky. We can only remove the squares of 2 like that, which are not blocking. Hold on. Can we, like, if we place a turret here... Oh yeah, we can do it like that. Just add more turrets. That's the purpose. And I'd like to copy-paste it to the other side. So what's the... 1910? Okay, we have added only like 20, which is nothing, Let's add one more. Let's add one more. I'm gonna copy like that, just to set the flooring. Even 2 more. Hey, Faustus, laser damage research. True, we could do the research. Unfortunately, we have run out of Naquitite. But instead of doing worker speed at 12k, you might be right, and we might be better off with the laser research. Hey, Kalio32, welcome everyone. Happy Friday to you all. Friday is such a good day. Let's laser this ship out. Lasering it out. Okay, so is this okay as a setup? And I think what we want to do is to have a mirror on the other side. Tiles, flip, like that. Yeah, I think like that is good. Something like that. Oops. Come on. What's the streamline? Let's check the integrity. So we are at 9055. It might be a little bit too much. Look at the space. Look at the space. Streamline is 99%. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. So how do we? Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. We can cut. Like reduce everything by 1 here. If we reduce everything by 1, we can create a more of a pointy line. And do something like that. Let's finish the walls and check the integrity. And streamline, sorry. 99.06. We need more streamlining. Where can we get it? I think we can get it here if we remove these, right? What if we remove only these? Let's see how it goes. Is it gonna be able to accept it? Yeah, look at this, 100%. 100%. Just make a bit more diagonals and remove flat surfaces. And that's basically the key. Now, unfortunately, this is not exactly around... Not an even number. Here we don't have an even number. But it might be okay. Now, the nose is actually beyond the energy shield, which I'm a bit worried about. And if you remove it, it's not gonna accept it, right? As a streamline. No, it's still okay. Okay, this is still okay, which is good. Which is good. So just to make sure we are properly shooting everything here. Man, that's a lot of turrets. But better have more than not enough, right? I don't like the way that the fact that they're not exactly aligned. We don't have an even number of them here, but maybe it's more than enough. Oh my god, sorry about the bots. Yeah, how about what do you think about extending it 1 tile to the right? Oh, we might be going I'm worried that after copy pasting this on this side, we won't be having enough integrity. So you know what? Let's try it out right away. Let's try it out right away. And I'm gonna remove this part. Rotate. And place. We're gonna adjust this side later, but that's just to check the... Oh! 1 point above! 1 point above. Okay then. If you get rid of these... 2000.25. Question is, another 2 rows of lasers or another row of shields? Exactly, that's a good question. But I think if we make another row of shields, the issue... Oh, I didn't take them, they're on the other ship. The issue would be that we will need to surround them all in all directions. So for example, if you place a shield here, it will only protect the above, right? And the asteroids can come from the left, like on the top. So we need to like cover everything. So I think turrets are a bit more efficient here. I think turrets will be a bit more efficient. Oh, wait a second. How comes this one is not exactly... wait. Oh, we even need to add more of them here. That is not gonna cut it. Wait. So yeah, I think about going with lasers. Like that. 2000.55. Now, I know that if you place walls, if you place walls, it actually reduces the entire. Look at this. Placing walls on the ship reduces the hull stress. Someone gave me that tip. So you can actually reduce the stress by placing walls inside the spaceship, which is really nice. But we're gonna remove walls from here, so we will need this technique to be able to reduce the stress. And yeah, let's fill this side. It's fine, and we can copy paste onto the other side. Yeah, like that. So we are at 2011. So let's just put some more walls, and I think that like the walls can literally be anywhere, right? Wherever we have like one tile of space. Yeah, look at this. 2005. That's a bit hacky, isn't it? So let's copy paste first. Let's copy paste first. Copy you. I'm gonna remove these and paste. Oh, with the space 1 to 1 can be flipped. That's fine. Something like that. Now, it's a bit different on this side. I think I have removed the top side, right? Now, let's check the integrity and the streamlining. 2018 and 100% streamlining. Hey, S3B, is it a booba ship? No, it's a goat mask ship, goat face ship. It depends on the perspective, right? But yeah, I think it should be okay like that. Also, empty tiles participate towards the integrity. Spaceship walls here. Again, we're gonna be placing, like, we are running very, very close to the limit. Let's just spam the walls where they can fit. Oh, here as well. Oh, we can have a bit more of them here in the front. Now it should be okay. Now it should be okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. Streamline, okay. 100%. Integrity, 100%. So how about having a test flight? How about having a test flight? Yeah, let's try. So let's go to the destination here and back. And the destination was Black Mirror. It's gonna allow us to test the efficiency. Also, I wanted to check the energy here. So the fuel is doing really good. Fuel-wise, we are very good. We are very good. The steam here. So the energy cell has just been inserted. One energy cell has just been inserted, and remember we have started with something like 56 on in each one of these chests, and we have used like only 3 or 4 in total, which is very good. The energy consumption is spiking at, like, these are spiking at 200. The shields, and then the reserves are spiking up to 100. So we are at like 400, right? But we can afford up to 1000 with the steam battery and this temperature generator. Now these are properly outputting. Yeah, these are good. Like, it's red, but it's red because we don't have enough steam, which is fine. So it should be good. Yeah, these are the big ones. See? They crash in the shields, but the shields hold. Like, they arrive close to the shields, but when they arrive, the lasers have time to take care of them almost completely. And it's way better than before. It's way better than before. We are killing everything. Will it help if you make a little cone between big cones? A little cone between the... here! Or for the streamline, no. I have tried that. We have tried that last time, and it actually didn't change the streamline. We were at like 98%. And yeah. Okay, so let's go back to oh no, let's go to the Black Mirror and let's start automating at the Black Mirror. Let's go there. Let's go there. Yeah, automation begins at the Black Mirror, at the destination. Oh my god, these bots never stop. It's becoming worse. I might disable the links. Blasphemy pipes trivialize pipe placements in spaceships. I have to agree. I have to agree that these pipes make the pipe challenge non-existent, basically. But they also make everything look better. Yeah. But I'm such a big fan of these mods, so I can't. Even though I do agree, without them you have a way bigger challenge of placing connecting the liquids. Ship looks like the head of Satan. Hey, that's exactly what I want to hear. The head of Satan is flying. Oh, look at the minimap. On the minimap, it's even worse. It's even worse at the minimap. It's really like the head and the red horns, right? And there's like piercings or whatnot. And as the integrity grows, the head is gonna be like that. Satan is gonna have a bigger and bigger nose with the integrity. How do you know how Satan's head? Oops. I need to protect my sources. Okay, let's say goat. And yeah, I'm very happy that nothing is crashing and we are perfectly fine. It was not the case yesterday with less turrets. Let's check out the energy. So the tanks. Let's look at the tanks. They're full non-stop. Oh yeah, because the heat here haven't reached 5,000 yet. You can see the heat is slowly drained as the demand for steam increases. Like these tanks like consume, like the steam is consumed a little bit. The heat demand appears and the heat is slowly drained, and it's gonna get stuck at 5,000, exactly at 5,000. No, actually 5,001 if you want to be completely exact. And then the inserters should make a small swing. How long until destination? And we're flying at 300 speed, which is really nice. Okay, we're almost there. 3 minutes 45 seconds. Let's think about the automation. So what we want is that each... Oh, by the way, we have discussed about that on the Discord, but let me explain the idea. Originally, I wanted to have like a back and forth trip between Novice Orbit and Naquium Field, where we could get Naquium into orbit and then rocket it to Novice base. But problem is, like rocketing from the orbit to the base is cheap, but after processing the Naquium, we still have this cost to pay to lift all the products to the orbit. And the idea is to have the hauler do this. So we would completely stop using rockets for everything Naquium. So the idea is that the hauler goes to the asteroid field. It goes to the asteroid field. It gets the Naquium. It goes to Novice, all the way back to Novice. It lands on Novice. It unloads the Naquium onto a processing factory, which is currently it's here, but we can change it. We can change the location. We can set it up anywhere we want. There's a very small processing here, very easy. We can move it and make it bigger. We can have a factory. And I think we should start thinking about like locations. Where do the trains circulate? Because we want to avoid. By the way, did we fix the issue here? Not exactly. Like, we have added this rail, but the issue is not exactly fixed yet. Like, the trains, do they even go through here? Like, there is a small congestion point. Traffic congestion. It's not horrible, but there are still trains, like, waiting. And this didn't help too much, apparently. The blue circuits, yeah, because blue circuits from here are going to the modules here. So unless we ship blue modules or like red modules to the airport, In that case, like we have a look at this here. One train like is going through here instead of going through here, and this is looking actually a bit better. Yeah. And the ship is safe. I'm perfectly happy with that. So, and the idea with this ship route would be to have each location output all the signals we need onto the next, like for the ship to go to the next one, because we can pass all the signals through the clamps. We can pass the signals through the clamps, and that is very, very convenient. It's super convenient, and it's. By the way, let's actually have a connection here. Let's have a connection. Which should we disable? I think we should disable one of the ones behind. Let's have a pylon, and we can connect. We can connect the clamp. Now we are having the red wire here is containing the steam, and anyways, like man, they are very loud. Engines are quite loud. According to my own what's the word? Conventions, I prefer having control signals on the green wire, and red signals contain the material state. Like steam is a material and it's on the red wire, and all the like small control signals are gonna be on the green wire, which is happening right now. Guys, it's not hot at all here. It's not hot at all in front of the engine. No issue. By the way, can we get out? I think we can, right? Hey. No problem. So the signal is gonna go through here. One thing I don't want is to have the copper wire. Oh, we have arrived. I don't want to this ship to be connected to the base. I don't want the electric network to be combined, because we might start powering the base, which we don't want to do. The tanks, yeah, this tank is getting low on steam because the heat temperature you can see here is at 5,000. But once we have gone below a threshold, we should be inserting these and powering them back. So, automation begins. I have no idea what to do. Yeah, I do have clamps. I think we must start by landing manually. Yeah, let's land manually. Let's land manually somewhere where we can accept all of the... Oh, we don't even have yet a location for the ores. Like we don't have the train set up to deliver the ores. Oh, I should have taken stuff for delivery, but that's fine. We might have to come here anyways at some point. Why not like this? Oh, like this is really good. Like this is... Oh, no, we're kind of above the stackers. We might want to increase the stackers in the future. So the insertion points are gonna be this side or this side. So we can go, and the trains are here, right? We can actually go below, but if we go below, we'll have all the belts going all the way down. Maybe it's not very efficient. We can be stationed here. This mine, oh no, this is not the mine. It's a recharging point. I have no idea where to put the spaceship. Below is a bit bad. Like I like. If we are going from above, we need to go all the way around these ears, Satan ears. Maybe somewhere like here where we're not blocking this side. So we don't block this side, something like that, and we can basically pass them on belts. Or it doesn't even matter too much. Man, I didn't plan for spaceships here. And we need to be mindful of several things. These can grow, station amount can increase to the left, and spaceship cargo can grow. So this holding area can be extended towards the bottom. But I think if we are here, like we can just change the clamp to be a bit higher, and having the holding, like everything above would be extended higher, but the holding would stay at the same location. So I think something like that is still okay. It's still okay. Okay, let's decide already. And we can have buffer chests like somewhere here. How are we gonna get them though? Like from below? Ah, maybe we need to move this. Yeah, if we move this, we should be having enough space. No, that's really bad. That's really bad. There is no appropriate location. Nah, it's fine. I'm thinking, like, imagine we have a lot of trains in parallel here, which are all unloading the Naquitite. Which are all to make it go through the top is actually a pain. Let's have long belts going all the way to the bottom, and we can have a ship below, like somewhere here, and the belts are gonna be coming from the top, and they're gonna turn left. And if we extend, we don't have to adjust anything with the clamps. I think it's I think it's good. I think it's the best solution right now. Don't have to change anything. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it like that. Done. Confirm. Are we loading, unloading right to left or left to right? It hasn't been decided, and it can be done either way. It can be done either way. Either way. The automation begins just now. Have to account for that at all 3 stops. You mean the train stops here? The train stops, like, they're gonna be request for items. The trains are gonna come from bottom to top, and they're gonna be unloading from right to left, and they're gonna be 2 chests, like as usual, right? They're gonna be chests like that here. So we can take from the top, we can take from the bottom, it doesn't matter. But we can actually make them go all straight all the way down, and then load them in here. At Mine, Novice, and Orbit. Ah, yeah, we have to account for that at Novice as well. We have to account for that at Novice as well. Let's decide. So, the thing is, we haven't really, like, there is no proper processing plant at Novice yet. So we are free to choose. Let's get these decided right now. So I have 2 ideas. There are actually 2 ways. There are 2 ways to do it. The first way would be to load all of these like that through the left-hand side, and for output to the right-hand side. This will allow for that many belts of loading. Now that might be an overkill, considering that Novice has like stack of 10 or 20, right? It's nothing. And the loading, it can take 5 seconds or it can take 10. It really doesn't matter, right? Considering the traveling time is 10 minutes. Because if that's the case, but it's still very good. It's still really good to minimize the loading times. I think it's still really good. Are we even gonna be able to go across to have 6 belts here? Let's try. Let's try it like that first. So if you do it like that, then the unloading can be done this way. The loading can be done from left to right. We need more. Okay, maybe we shouldn't spend all the resources on doing that. Let's have for now. Let's have less, and we can improve these once we are back to the base. Let's have like 2 and 2 going for now. I don't want to spend the resources on these. And the unloading is going to be on the right-hand side, right? So we're going to unload ores on the right, and then at the Novice at Novice base, at the same time, we're going to load all the intermediate resources. So as you were saying yesterday, Faustus, the unloading here should be done using the filter ones, and we can dynamically set what we want to unload. And that is really cool. Since belts go only one direction. Yeah, exactly. We're always going to be loading on the left and unloading on the right. Has been decided. Now, there is nothing to unload here at the space base. There is nothing to unload here. No. There's actually going to be the sulfuric acid to unload. And we haven't yet decided where the sulfuric acid tank should go. But I think it's fine to have it literally anywhere. Yeah, why not here? Why not here? Can we actually reach? Can we reach the left side? Ah, we can't. We can't reach it. Unless we zigzag, but It's not ideal. Where can you put sulfuric acid tank? In front of it. We might need this space for some combinators, so I'd like to leave this one, but it's literally the only the only space. The water tanks are both used for automation. Although the liquid can be inserted directly into these. These have what's the storage here? 2K each, right? And here we have 5K. Maybe the no, the liquid should be in the tank because these cannot really. Do the turbines balance their contents with the tank? No, they don't. They don't balance it. Because they're like at 70%, the tank is like at 20%. How can we do it? Oh, I have an idea. I think I have an idea. I think I got an idea. Ah, no, it's not possible. Even with shitty pipes, it's a problem. Imagine without shitty pipes. Like we can have one pipe going through here. Like we can go through here with one of these. Like that. We can go through here. We can exit here. But with this one, oh, we can actually go top. On the left hand side, we can do it like that. Yeah, we can load on one side and unload on the other side. And you know what? Let's actually have respect this rule even for liquids. Loading the liquids on the left hand side and unloading the liquids on the right hand side. Thing is, how are we gonna get the liquid here onto a It's fine. We can just have. Oh, I don't have any space land fill, and that's not a problem. We can take the space land fill literally from anywhere. Oh. We can take the space land fill from anywhere, and I think we might have a chest here with it. We might. Look at the cannons! Oh my god! 7 shots fired. 6 out of 6 meteors destroyed. That was a heavy hit. You could see all of them fire at once. We don't have any landfill here. I mean, we can take it from here. Pipes are bidirectional because we need pumps. I'd like to have pumps. Just pumps facing the opposite. Why not unload via the same pipe? Oh, you're right. We don't have to have. You're right. What am I thinking? We can have a one direction pump on one surface and a second direction on another surface. That works indeed. So this one is unnecessary. We can have one going here. You're right. Let me also grab the landfill. Speaking about it and not doing it is not good. It's mine now. Let's have a tank here. Don't hit it. Yeah, that's fine. Like it's a small zigzag, but it's no big deal. So this is gonna be a sulfuric acid output. Something like that. And here is where we are outputting it. Why so many construction planners? Enough hints for today. Go forth and break things. That's fine. Like, small hints are not spoilers. Okay, and this is where we're gonna be outputting the liquid. Now let me place these like that. And here we go. And we can actually pump from here all the way to the base. I think like one of them is enough. Like we don't need that much of sulfuric acid. And these belts are gonna be like these locations are gonna all be used. Can we go top here? We sure can. Through the spaceship. It's fine. We need to get these into the station, which should be right here. We should be right here. Let's go all the way around, because I'd like to leave this space for the belts. Space is gonna be left for the belts. We still need to go on some round trips in order to test the automation. We might not need, we don't need to be present physically, but if not, we need to have robots able to place different items. Oh, this is there's a belt here. You know what? Let's place it one tile above. We can't. Let's place it one tile below. Through the signals. You know what? It's fine. Next to the signals. And here we are. Here we are at the sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. This is the input. Perfect. So no need for these anymore. No need for these anymore. Let's keep them here as a backup. Yeah, let's keep them as a backup, and we can disconnect these just in case. And I'm gonna put down some of these in order to be able to connect them if necessary with the robots from a distance. Yeah, no logistics. It's fine. Something like that. Keep them here. Maybe some of these as well, just in case. If we need to do some changes. Hey, Quatch! Welcome. Now, oh wait, that's not the deal. That's not how I wanted it to be. Wait a second. And why these are okay? Yeah, they're like one side flow. No, that's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it. Because the idea was to have the tanks here outside ready to unload the cargo. Like that. That was the deal. And question is... Oh, no, bad. This should be the landfill. Like that. Now we can actually have them unloading to the ship. Problem is, are we able to pass the? Can we pass through these? Can we pass through the? Maybe we can. Maybe we can. I think we can. That's like a little bit hacky. It's a little bit weird, but I don't think there is an issue with that. Like they are adjacent but not connected, right? Right. Twitch never lets me know when you start. Oh, if you want to be here immediately, you can join the Discord and react to the notification message. If you want to be notified by Twitch, we have this system going. Graphics are weird, but it does work. We are a little bit limited in space here, but maybe once we grow in integrity, we can allow some space. But right now, we cannot even afford to have one single horizontal line. And by the way, guys, I didn't mention it yesterday, but how incredibly lucky we were here with enough space to barely but perfectly fit 6 chests. Not only horizontally but also vertically. Notice how they are perfectly, like, this is the maximum. This is the minimum that of space that we can afford to have both inputs, outputs, and the chests. Another Discord couldn't hurt. Oh, it's on the Twitch page under the stream. I'll need a link how to put that in info tile. It's right under the Twitch stream. So these are gonna be the output belts. So I'm not gonna go crazy on belts just yet, because we don't have enough of them. We shall come back here with a lot of equipment. But for now, let's just do it like that. Let's just do it like that. So I accidentally left my AC game unpaused overnight. No damage done. Save that my playtime is like 7 hours off now. Well, you have a lot of buffers filled now, right? So is it gonna work? I feel like it should work. Like, these are not connected to the spaceship. These are not spaceship tiles. They are independent space tiles, and we are fitting exactly in between. I want to renegotiate my Twitch CSS battery before I complain. Twitch CSS battery. Let me just tag you as verified so you can access. You need to go to rules and info and get yourself react with the Twitch emotes so you subscribe to the notifications. Pretty easy. Okay. Yeah, again, let's come here with all the landfill and all the belts afterwards. Right now we're testing the automation. And the automation shall be done via clamps. So we need another clamp here. And for this clamp to be able to be positioned, we need 2 tiles of this space, like that. Again, no wires, please. No wires. No direct wires. They transmit information one through another. Okay, and now we might need a bit of automation here. A bit of combinators, I think, for everything. So the idea is that can this station send the ship towards the destination once it checks that everything is full? Once it checks that everything is full. For that, we need to have the content data outputted. And for this, we need to link all the chests. Again, without hesitation, it's a red wire, because the convention dictates us to use the red wire when we want to read the buffer. Unfortunately, we are very far from the red chest. We should go... Oh, you know what? Let's go through the sulfuric acid. It's gonna give us the information about the sulfuric acid as well. And now we have it. Wait. We need to connect it here. Here and here. So the red wire holds the state of the items on the ship. Now, the idea is to load it completely and then send the signal to launch and also input all the information. Now, I'm wondering one thing. If we send the information about the destination like that, we're gonna set it, right? But then the ship launches and the clamps, of course, disconnect. Do we lose the information, or does it get registered as like the information which has been set in the ship's internal state? Let's test it out. So what we want to do is to direct the ship towards Novice. So we're gonna go through some constants, and these are gonna be using green signals, not red. The idea is that the green signal... we're kind of far from the console, aren't we? Are we able to connect this to this? A bit far. I really wish to be able to fly above the spaceship. But I guess it emulates the fact that there's a roof. You know what? Let's have this one here. Even if it can be turned on and off, like depending on the our custom signals, but let's have this turned connected to with the wires to the console. Turned off, it's fine. Like we can add some custom signals. And just in case, I'd like to have another one. Just in case, connected to the console here. Not sure yet why. Not sure yet why we might need it, but it's always a good thing to be able to input controls or to input signals. Okay, so now the idea is that this location will always send the ship back to Novice, and Novice should be represented by include planets. Novice is a planet with signal 221. By the way, do you guys have the same signal for Novice, or is it different depending on the map generation? Do you have also 221 as a Novice planet? Now let's see here if the destination has changed. Novice, yes, cool, perfect. Destination has been set. Now let's simulate the disconnection. We turn it off. It's still Novice. Okay, so it remembers, and that is really nice. So what we need to do is we need to set a speed signal as well, I think. I think it said we need to set a bunch of signals. Automation, yeah, we need to set the speed. We need to set the destination, and we need to launch. So let's have a destination and speed by default, and let's have the launch signal being configured, being sent depending on the state of the items. Speed signal, I think we can go up to 300, but you know what? Let's go. Let's be over 9,000. Let's be over 9,000. It's set to 9999. It should be limited by how far it can go, how fast it can go, right, by default. Now we do not want to press the automation. Let's also configure the clamps, and let's have, you know what? Let's have a design choice here. Let's have 100, for example, going for the clamps using Naquium. It's gonna be 100 everywhere. It's gonna be 100 here on this base. It's gonna be 100 on the ships, and it's gonna be 100 on Novice. So that's gonna be pretty simple. That should be pretty simple. And is there any possibility for us? No, not possibility. Is there an eventuality where we want to be in space but not landing? I think there is none. I think we want this state to be always true. So let's configure the anchoring situation to be always 100 to 100. No, wait. We need to be connecting using this clamp onto this one, right? Like that, right? 100 to 100. And this state is always going to be true. And with that, I think what that means is that when the spaceship reaches the destination, it will automatically, at all times, attempt to land matching its 100 to the target's 100. I think from the testing we did before when we were working with these. So it's almost done. Actually, it's not that hard. I thought it would be harder, but all we need to do is send the launch signal when we're ready. And a ready state should be determined by the state of these containers. And that's it. That's all. I have opinions about how the internet ought to look and behave, and I'm willing to bludgeon it into shape. Oh, that's brave. That's brave. I have some opinions about how internet should behave, but I usually don't really actively try to have it behave the way I think it should. I just let it be and observe, and only try to make it into what I want once I'm actively involved, like in a project or anything. Mine is the same. Your spaceship automation is the same? That's what you mean? So let's I wanted to check. So Naquium is 10, right? Naquium is a 10 at a slot, and let's actually have it going using our usual setup, which is where there's gonna be a request for a Naquium. There is gonna be a request, not a request, but a fullness state. There's gonna be a fullness state. Let's have a bunch of multiplication, sorry, done automatically. and that is the idea here. Naquium has a stack size of 10. We're gonna say -10. This is a Naquium request. And here we're gonna be multiplying the Naquium request by the size of one container, which is 512. So this request is gonna get multiplied by 512. Output everything, the stack size, and then this is gonna get passed through. And we are gonna multiply this amount by 6. And it's quite modular. It's quite modular. So the idea is that we want to have Naquium with the stack size of 10. A negative number because we want it. It's a request. We don't have it. -10 is negative. We need it. Multiplied by 512, which is stack size of one container, multiplied by the number of containers. 6 is how many containers we have, which is 6, but it might grow in the future. So this should give us, should make the calculation for us, basically. Yeah, let's have, I don't want it to be connected to anything here. Except for the clamp. How can we like put it without any connection? Shift click, control click. Is there even a way? Or I guess we shall just manually disconnect everything. That's fine. Let's disconnect. Disconnect you. Disconnect you. Disconnect you. And disconnect you. You should all only be connected to this one. And now we can reconnect to the base. Actually, no, this one, this was okay. This was okay. Novice is 84 for me. The same number for Frost is 221 and for Quatch is 84. Interesting. It's weird that it's the same in one case and different in another one. Oh. Shift left mouse button? Shift is ghost. And it places the ghost and it connects it. And hello, Niklatkovich. Welcome, welcome. Copper wire dupe glitch. Yeah, we're dropping wires every time I replace them. Not every time, but sometimes. Oh! It's back to connected. It's back to being connected. Why did that happen? Did I move it? I didn't notice what happened. Okay, it should be like that. And on placed one. Oh, on placed one. Shift left click. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Shift LMB was declared all wires. Nice, nice. I didn't know about that. Thank you. I think someone, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, someone has given this tip earlier, but I forgot. I'll try to remember. Okay, so the output here is minus 30k. Does this match? Yeah. 500 multiplied by 6. Yeah. It matches. It matches the automatic calculation. So once we have a better integrity and more cargo wagons, we can warehouses, we can simply extend this number, increase, and that's it. So, and finally, this signal, which is gonna determine whether we should launch or not, is gonna be a decider here, and it's gonna check whether everything is positive. Yeah, according to the classical trick, not trick, but a classical design, which we already have everywhere. So, oh, wait a second. If we run out of power, what happens? Oh, if we run out of power, then it's not gonna send anything. It's not gonna be able to send any output if we run out of power. If everything is positive, then it means we're ready to launch. And right now we have minus 30k, so there is no output signal. You can see it on the right-hand side. And that means we can safely connect it with the green wire, control wire, to the clamp. Just like that. And we are good. And as we feel the Naquium, the ship should automatically launch to Novice, and it's gonna try to it should be able to, it should try to land at a Novice clamp 100, and it should not be able to do so because we don't have any. Let's get the Naquitite. We really need more trains, and yeah, we need to go back and build more trains, build more Naquitite miners, I think. Oh, these are not even mining. Let's actually connect these just to make sure they start feeling. Oh my god, stuck in the spaceship. Guess where in Factorio is south? Well, from your question, I'm guessing it's not bottom, right? And if it's not bottom, I have no idea. Is there any way to guess actually? There is no like symbol on the map. Yeah, I don't know. If it's not down, then I don't know. Okay, this was not connected earlier because we just simply didn't have enough. We simply didn't. Oh, that's fine. There are these. Now this train doesn't really ask for the sulfuric acid because it asks for minus 75k. So it's only gonna ask for sulfuric acid once we have 25k left. South is cardinal magnetic direction. It's not always applicable in every location. Out or center? Ah, you mean the center of the map would be the North Pole? Like, we land on the North Pole? It's left because solar panel. Oh? Based on solar panel graphics? Hold on. Ah, the sun is on the left. The sun is on the left. So the, but wait, if it's on the left, like as the day and night cycle goes on, the solar panel should be slowly rotating towards from left to right, right? If the sun starts on the left, it then on midday it's at the top, and then it should go off on the right side. I'm not a physicist. I just played Dyson Sphere program a bit, and that's how it works. That assumes the planet's rotation is similar to that of Earth. I demand oblate, spheroids, ellipsoids, Tissots indicatrix. I don't know any of these words. Spheroids look like circle, maybe. Oh, you know what? We have trains. We actually do have trains, so we can set them up. We can set them up here. We have trains in here. Do we have the packs? We don't have the packs. And I forgot how this train works. We're checking how much stuff there is. Recycling when circuit is positive, right? And the circuit, there is not a single location where there is a green signal. I forgot how this works. Hold on, let me check on Novice orbit. This train is supposed to bring the charger packs, and it should take the charger packs from here. Oh, but there's no packs. There's no packs because first of all, there's no balancing. Oh no, that's fine. There should be no balancing. And here, if the power packs are at 800, we output what? Oh, that's the train station. That's reading the train. The green signal here, we read the train contents. If the train content has exactly 800, then we send the train. Train limit 0, and this one accepts a train. Okay, it's only stationed there because it cannot find a location to go, and the reason to that is that this station does not have at least 800 packs, and 800 packs should be 4 lines. Now, why the packs are not building? We should be lacking. Okay, we are lacking batteries. We are lacking batteries. So you know what? Another thing that the cargo should bring is batteries. Because batteries plus sulfuric acid lead to the recharge. Hey, we do have batteries. Oh, that's for the recycling, but we need batteries for the production. And... no, wait. Only recycling needs batteries once we have enough. Once we have enough, but we don't have enough yet. So, let's... do we have more batteries? Anywhere? No, we don't. We need to basically automate the delivery of batteries. And to do so, let's have a chest somewhere. Somewhere. It's always a challenge. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, never mind. We can actually output stuff from these chests, so we can load these with batteries. But no, hold on a second. We will want to drop these at Novice Orbit before going here. Oh, that's fine. We can load the batteries at Novice Orbit. Yeah, I get it. Okay, everything is back in order now. We will unload, so the idea is that this train gets filled with Naquium ore here. Then it goes to Novice. It drops all of the ores and it loads the processed products from Novice. It goes to the orbit. At the orbit, it unloads all the plates and all the ingots. And it gets some batteries inside these. And it comes here and it unloads the batteries from this side. Yeah. That's what we want. And we need to set filter here. So how are we gonna decide that this base should have a filter set to batteries on these? Well, first of all, they need to be connected. And let's connect them with the green wire, or should we connect them with the red wire? No, red wire set filter won't work, so we need to connect them with the green wire, like that. I think GMS forgot a coordinate of spaceships versus trains. What do you mean? Hello, scientists in the chat. Hello, Skelter Summit. Welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah, the idea would be to have a control signal, which would basically... A control signal... How are we gonna be able to determine what, like... We need to say that we want batteries. We want, in order for batteries to be a set feature on these. We want them to be batteries. How are we gonna pass batteries from here to here? Red wire contains the state of the cargo, so it can be a lot of items. Maybe just have a custom. Yeah, I think we should have something like. We should be reading the current planet here. We can be reading the current planet, and if it's Novice Orbit, we're basically set batteries. Something like that. You follow? I have no video and audio. Oh, really? Is it F? Hence, don't need trains in space, just put a clamp to each mine. Hold on, fastest. Only chat. No F? No F? Okay, we are good. So yeah, Dark Explosive, it seems to be on your side then. Oof. Okay, great. Thank you for confirming. So Foster says trains must be connected via tracks. Spaceships are free flow. Yeah, true. Trains need to be connected via tracks, and also like the train limit station. So it's fine. Spaceships pick up directly from wherever has Naquium. Check your cabling too. Yeah, this needs to be connected. This needs to be connected. So I have an idea here. And that is to bring the output signal from the console. Bring the output signal from this output console. I think we can go through the... Yeah, let's go through like a chest. I don't care, like we can go through a chest. And we're gonna connect the wires here. And these are gonna be connected to here. So let me confirm something. If it's no, wait, that's the destination, right? Where do we see our current location? Novice Planet is the destination. It's set to be Novice Planet, so we cannot really read the destination here. We need to read our current location. How can we do so? He can't hear you, scientist. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm talking as if I was talking to him, but he cannot hear. Yeah. Yeah, you guys let him know, I think. Yeah, he can understand. My Wi-Fi is not the best in my holiday apartment. A current location. Oh, thank you. A is 1106. Okay, A is 1106. So I think that's good. So if A is 1106, if A equals to why is it 1106? Like, how does it work? How does it is this number linked somehow to A? Is there like a mapping? Interesting. Jimmy says your suffering is appreciated. I'm not gonna type anything. We shall let Dark Explosive decide whether I did say that or not. 1106. Yeah, I think that's good. So then if that's the case, we're gonna be outputting batteries, and that's how it works. Now there is a small issue with this solution. Oops, batteries one battery. Yeah, output signal one battery, and after we connect these should be having oops, what? I do shift right click and shift. Oh, okay, I understand. Wait, I do not understand which ones are connected. Which? Okay, this one connects to this one, connects to this one, connects to this one. And why shift right click and shift left click do not work? Oh my god, mini loaders, come on. The copy paste doesn't work. I mean, that's fine. We can copy with shift C. I think copying settings of mini loaders was broken at some point. It doesn't work for me either. Ah, I see. Yeah, and when you copy and paste, it does like this million times pasting sound. But that's fine. Sometime in the last month or so. I see. That's fine. You can just copy with the blueprint and paste above it, and that should fix it. So set filters to what we send, and we're going to be sending battery because we're stationed here. Now, there is one issue with this solution, is that we might want multiple items. For example, when we are at Novice orbit, we will want plates and ingots. And I think to handle that, we can simply have a okay, I got an idea. Not output the battery, but output everything. Output everything at one, and we're gonna have a constant combinator behind each one of these, which is gonna set the items that match this location. Oh yeah. So each one of these is gonna be connected with the red wire, and that will basically ensure that okay, it ensures a really weird thing here, because yeah, A is reading everything. I think we need to filter out A here. Water ice, spaceship console. Why water ice? Like, where does? Oh yeah, water ice is coming from here. Yeah, let's filter out A. Let's filter out A here. So if A is above 0, I think it's always above 0, right? Considering it's 1000 or something. So in this case, we will be only outputting A. So here we have A, and because they output everything, they will output the contents of their respective constant combinator behind them. So here we can just set batteries equals to 1, and these are going to be outputting batteries. Or not. Okay, these don't output input signals A and battery, but output signals everything. Everything? Is it? Should we do input count? No, hold on. Input signals A. Oh yeah, A is input count of A. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. And here can be anything. So once we pass A, we read A and we output everything, including A. But that's okay because the filters here do not the signals do not apply to filters. Only thing that applies to these filters are real items. In this case, batteries. And now the magic of this is that if we add another item here, they're going to be both configured. They're going to be both configured. Now, another problem might arise is when we have more than 5 items. If we have more than 5 items here, these aren't going to work because they're only going to be limited to 5 slots. And I think to solve that issue, if we have more than 5 items, we might want to check what we actually have. I think we want, yeah. I think we want to actually like filter out only things we have in these chests, and that is basically take the red signal. We need to merge. We need to we need to have a what's the word? Not the merge. The intersection between what we want and between what we have in the chests. Now, how to achieve that? How to achieve that? You may be overthinking this, GMS. Such complicated, many problems. Like currently it's working. Currently it's working, right? On the current setup. But what if we want more than 5 items? I think it's an easy solution. We just need another one of these. No, how are we gonna combine? How can we get the union, the intersection between 2 signals? What is the setup for this? Input one of each. Or input oh, we can yeah, I think I have an idea. We're gonna be reading let's have this one. We can read all we have here, and we can take each. We can divide it by its amount, I wanted to say. I have a solution, build another ship. Nah, that's too hard. Logistics, too many logistics. You can do this with a grand total of 3 static combinators and 0 trains. 3 static combinators and 0 trains. What? What train's doing this? What do you mean? At this point, guys, it's a challenge. Can we have how can you bring this to 1? Oh, this and 1, right? And it should output everything. So what does it output right now? It outputs nothing. No, and 1 doesn't. Or of course, or will work. XOR 1 also works. No, it's not that. We don't want that. And the number. We basically need to. How can we do it? Oh, we can subtract. We can subtract this from the contents. And then we can check for negatives. Oh, let's have a negative 1 here. Let's have a negative battery here, and then it's gonna be it's outputted as it should be outputted as input count. It's a -1, and then yeah. We're gonna add this to what we have, and what is no, that doesn't make any sense. Because then everything is going to be output. Okay, guys, it's a challenge for another time. It's not a big one. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I need to think it through, and I don't want to spend half an hour here thinking about it. So we're gonna go with up to 5 items for now, and we shall see if in the future if we need more than 5. Let's solve it then. Let's solve it then. So we have this setup here, and we want the ship to go back to Novice once. So it should only go back to Novice once it's full, right? Yeah. Once we once we have the Naquium. Now we don't have the Naquium yet, but we might. Yeah, we can't have the Naquium yet because like we don't have the items, right? We don't have everything. We don't have it here. We don't have the bells basically to bring the Naquium there. And we need batteries. We do need to. I think we don't need to wait until we empty the sulfuric acid tank. You know what? We can have even more of it. We can have even more sulfuric acid. Storing multiple items from a single location also breaks your off-ship counters. Storing multiple items, clamp-based counters? What do you mean? Here we're checking what we have. And how does it break it? For example, we arrive at Novice, and we are going to check for the resources, for the state of the resources we want at Novice. So it should be okay, right? Here, here it's only local. It's only local. So the launch signal will be sent once it's filled with Naquium, and we should launch, right? Let's actually emulate it. Let's emulate it. If you say you want 6 6x6 containers full of Naquium, and then you store batteries in there, the containers will never sign off on being full of Naquium. But yeah, we're gonna unload the batteries. We're gonna unload them all here. They're gonna be empty. These containers are supposed to be empty here. Oh, how should we know whether we should load them or not? I mean, to know how much we should load, to know that, we should basically send the information. We can use a signal transmitter and receiver from here to Novice just to let Novice know how much batteries we want. And that could do the trick. That could do the trick. And such complicated, many problems. It is space exploration after all. If it were easy, it would it would be a bit anticlimactic. Yeah, let's have this like that, and have the outputs. We are outputting stuff to the chests here. And yeah, I think it would be better if we copied everything here. Yeah, sure. I mean, we can do the connections later, but for now, let's do it like that. And here we're gonna be storing everything basically. And what we want is to bring stuff towards the top, and the batteries should go. And a good thing here is that everything is on belts. So we don't need robots here. Yeah, that's very convenient. That's gonna be done later. So for now, let's do it like that, and let's actually go back to Novice. We need to go on a round trip in order to get loaded with items to come here and build infrastructure. So let's. Oh, you know what? I know how to emulate stuff. I have an idea. First of all, I'd like to disable. If we disable this, it's gonna launch. It's gonna launch. So in order to not make it launch, let's have a constant combinator here, just as a fail-safe measure for emulation. And let's have it connected with the wire, and let's have something negative here. Something negative, like red signal -1. So because of that, this one is checking whether everything is positive to launch. Now, even if we fulfill the Naquita demand, because we have this red signal, basically, combinator being red turned on, it means don't leave, stay here. then once we turn it off, only then the spaceship is actually going to be able to leave. So I'm doing that because I want to fill it with Naquium. And we can do it kind of manually, because we don't have enough enough belting space. I don't even want to fill it with Naquium. I just want to have the novice. Let's see how fast it's actually very fast because it's only 10 stack sizes. Yeah, but still, it should. Yeah, I'd like it to be as fast as possible. Let's have some of them here, and we could actually put them in this one. Some of them here, and that's it. We're gonna try to have to go to novice and prepare the ship for the return trip. And let's go. Let's go. I think I want to save, even though. Okay, so this is gonna be turned off, so that red signal disappears. And how are we gonna emulate the fact that we have enough Naquium? I know what, it's fine. Let's have this one at 0. Oh, and here it's not, it should be not positive, but positive or equal, because everything at 0 is still okay. And let's have an aquitite compensation. So it should be able to launch. I think it was 30,000, so we just need more than 30,000. Bam. Are we launching? We are! We are! And we should be heading to Novice, right? Yeah, we're heading to Novice. We're heading to Novice, and we're gonna be attempting to land there at 100. 100 of these. Wait a second. We don't have power. We don't have power. These didn't work. The insertion didn't work. Now, no, it's not that the insertion didn't work. It's that we have steam. Like, we have steam. Heading to Novice at 0.1 speed. Yeah, we have steam. Why isn't it moving? Why isn't it moving? Because the water is not outputted here? What's happening with the water? The water is going through here, all the way here, and all the way here. It has 25. It has 25k, and this one also has 20. What? How did that happen? How did that happen? Why do we have so much water? I mean, it's easy to fix. Like we can basically remove that one pipe, put it back, and we can have some of the water going being drained, and everything is gonna kick back in. But I'd like to understand what happened. I'd like to understand why this tank is full. Like, oh, of course, because of the steam battery. Because of the steam battery, this tank has been drained. It has been, and some of this tank has been drained. It has all been transformed into water. But since we don't need more power, no, wait, this should be able to. Okay, these are not kicking in because the heat is not back up. It's not back online. Oh, that means we need as many water tanks as we have storage tanks here for steam. Ah, I understand. Because we don't turn this on until we have like a shortage of steam, and that is bad. Yeah, I think what we need to do is we need to increase the threshold. An easy fix would be to increase the threshold. I was waiting for that to happen. Ah, you knew that would happen. You knew that would happen. Yeah, we need to increase the threshold in order to handle the tanks. But if we increase the threshold, what's the point of having that many tanks? I think it's actually pointless. Yeah, you know what? Let's reduce the amount of tanks. And maybe that could be useful in the future. Let's reduce here the amount of tanks. Let's actually reduce it all the way from to 3. Yeah, let's reduce it. Oh, where are my pipes? Oh wait, I forgot my inventory. Stop. I forgot my inventory. Black Mirror. Engage, we should be there. We didn't move. We are not there! What? No, it has 0.14 speed. We're gonna drift to Black Mirror. We should be able to drift, right? A little bit. 4 minutes of drifting, guys. No, I'm just kidding. We can re-enable the power. I just wanted to okay, let's think of a fix here. So the pipes are going to be configured, that's no big deal. The fix is easy. Enabling the power is actually easy. We need to pick and replace this one. But how to fix the big problem? And the big problem is actually now fixable easier because we have 75 of steam in the tanks. These two can afford 50k. And what we need to do is we need to increase the power. Once the thresholds here, it should be into one of these. This one. Once the threshold is below, let's say half. Yeah, we have 75k. Once it's below 30k or even 40k, 30k, let's use this one. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's turn it back on. I've picked it up. Okay, now we are back online. We should back. Hold on a second. Wait. Come on. We need to drain some water. Every time we drain 100 of water, the turbine turns online. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Oh! It relaunched. No. Oh god. the Black Mirror doesn't want us there. Black Mirror doesn't want us there. So let's disable the launch. And why doesn't want us there? Okay, we need to fix the landing the landing operations. Let's have the signal be at -1, so no launch is sent. Oh yeah, because we still have the emulation here. We still have the emulation. You know what? We just need to have it at 35,000, and we need to have it off, and that's all we need. Because we don't have this. This is the emulation. Okay, let's go back to a Black Mirror. Engage. We have energy, by the way. Wait. No, we're good. We're here. Okay, we're here. Problem statement: too much water. Exactly. How do we prevent too much water getting into the system? Drifting to a system in a spaceship ultimately fail. But hey, it does work. StreamCon. I'm glad you're enjoying. I was a bit panicking there. I'm not panicking, but fortunately, like the moment I saw that there is steam in the turbine, I stopped panicking because I knew all we need to do is to remove some water. Okay, now we're back. We're back to Novice Orbit, to Black Mirror. Let me go grab the items here. Thank you. Almost forgot these there. And let's fly back. Everyone has that spaceship panic at the moment at least once, really. What was yours? Okay, so these ones now have the fuel. So the steam is full, right? Oh, we need to empty some water. You know what? We need to empty some of the water because we need to have it. Yeah. We need to empty some water because we need to have this flow running. So let's have an estimation here. So we have destroyed this tank. So we have 10k here and like 13k here. So we have in total 23k, about 23k of water. Why is this one still full? I feel like this must be a yeah, I feel this one has to be a pump. Oh no, because we have a pump here. Hold on a second. Why did you stop working once again? The water cannot be outputted, right? No, we don't want to clear the system. The water cannot be outputted. No, it can. These ones are fully heated. The water cannot be outputted. No, we do have space here. Hold on a second. I don't really understand. So the steam turbine cannot output the water. But it should be able to. It should be able to. Because we have a... Should we remove the pump? Should we just remove the pump and plug it like that? So the auto-balancing is taking care of everything. Yeah, probably. Okay, the idea is that I wanted to estimate, to have an estimation here. We have 7K here and we have 9K here. We are lacking 6K. How much of it inside these tanks? So we want this to be rotating, basically. We want this to be always rotating. And I think that's okay. It should be okay now, because these ones should be losing temperature slowly when needed, when steam is needed. And by the way, why they're not losing temperature now? Why are they not losing temperature? They should be heating the turbines, and the turbines should be transforming. Oh, because I have removed the. Of course, the whole point was to be able to reconnect these, and let's do it right away. Let's move this one here, and let's connect this one like that. Okay, now they are reconnected. We have 3 tanks here, we have 2 tanks here. The turbines should be heating the steam, the water, so the water is entering these turbines. And let's see how much water we have left once these tanks are full. We have 11K and 11K. We have 22K out of 50K, so we have 23K of leeway, and once these, hold on, 11, 22, we have 38K, no, 28K of leeway, and once 28K of steam go back as water into the system, are we gonna be under the threshold or not? That's the main question. Threshold is 30K, and the answer is no. The answer is no. We still have too much stuff. We still have too much stuff. Let me do the explanation. So here we can accept up to 14 plus 14, 28,000 of water, plus some of them in the tanks. 28,000, but once this 28K of steam becomes 28K of water, we are still not going to be able to heat the water here. So we are still going to be having the issue of tanks being full. So we need to lower the amount of water even more. And I'm going to remove this tank once again and place it back. Now we have even more space. This pump doesn't get started. Let's actually lower it a lot, by a lot. Like we really don't want water here. We want space. We want empty space. We only want to have a little bit of water, a little bit. So now we have 6K plus 6K. We have 12K out of 50K. So 38K of empty space are available. Once this tank is empty, we're gonna be having 13K left, and 50K minus 13K is gonna be below 40K. 37K are gonna be below this threshold, which is the most important part. Oh, it's 30K? Let's have it 40K. The threshold should not be that small. And now the water can circulate between water and steam. We don't want too much water in the system, because it should be sometimes here, sometimes here. I think the smartest way would be to have 2 tanks, actually. But I don't think these are gonna be... Oh, you know what? No, they are fitting. Oh, they're fitting. They're fitting. They're fitting. Oh, that's perfect. That's even more space here. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Have this one like that. Looking toward the top. And this one should be looking at the same time. Let me not mix it with the steam. like that. Looking left and looking towards the bottom. So we have the same amount of tanks at the top and at the bottom. We have a lot of empty space for the water, for the steam to become water. So now we should be completely fine. Now, are we good integrity-wise after adding that tank? Yeah, we are good. We are good. Okay, let's go back. All of these to be able to go back. I had everything automated, and the mistake made me instantaneously launch from novice and then back to novice. I instantly drained all my fuel. Oh yeah, we had the. Oh, you're making a good point. Look at how much fuel we lost. We are at. I mean, we should be having enough for the trip to novice. Are we gonna be having enough fuel to land on novice? To lift off from novice? That's gonna be interesting. Let's try. Worst case scenario. We shall bring some fuel to novice, some antimatter to novice. Let's try. So I'm gonna turn this on. So we need to have the red signal be at 0, and turn this on to emulate having enough naquitite. And I'm gonna remove naquitite now. No, too soon. I've removed it too fast. Let me insert it back. 35k, and the rocket should be leaving. And after it leaves, yep, now it's leaving. Now it should be it's not going to novice. So we do have energy. We do have 1 gigawatt. Energy-wise, we are fine. We have heat. We have everything. Why are we not speeding towards novice? Because there is no speed signal. Okay, speed signal should be a constant. Let's have a constant speed signal over 9,000 inside the ship. Okay, engage. So let's go to Black Mirror and let's remove the hacks. We're gonna disable this completely. We can use it to... Man, that's looking weird without the spaceship, like out of nowhere items here. I've done that too. What's that constant thumping sound? Oh man. Okay, so for those who have arrived a bit late, I have modified the ship here. You can see there's a lot more laser turrets than before. And the fact that we have reached this deep space location, Black Mirror, basically proves that we are able to make it. Unless there is like 2 or 3 or 4 asteroids crashing at once on this setup. I'm trying to look at them and see if there is like any... Look. No, you can see them being destroyed. Like laser turrets take care of the asteroids which come in quite fast. Whoop did make some good thumping sound though. Spaceships landing and artillery shooting. Oh, spaceship landing sound is made by Whoop? Is it not a custom sound? The thumping sound. It's a good sound, but not sure if it's right for spaceship landing. I don't remember hearing this sound elsewhere than for the spaceships. No, wait. No, I do. It does sound familiar. The I'm not sure. But yeah, I do like the general sound effects of Factorio. Guys, I think I already think that we are not going to be having enough fuel to take off from novice, because originally I have not planned for more than only 2 booster tanks, so we might have enough to go back. Oh, what if we don't? I mean, we can always bring the spaceship, right? Another spaceship for help. Speaking about other spaceships, let's send back the Mad Lab. So the Mad Lab is stationed here because it helped us get to this broken ship. Let's redirect it back to Novice Orbit 222. Yeah, so anchors are 1, 1, and 1. Are these correct? I think there should be like the original... I'm not sure if it's correct. There is this one, which is 1. I'm a bit afraid. Oh, and by the way, let's do a quick fix here. We do not want any speed information in this one. Okay. Not Shoveler, the Mad Lab. Let's get the Mad Lab going back to Novice, but let's not make it clump. Let's just leave it at the orbit. At the orbit of the Novice orbit. Oh, it needs a launch signal. Okay, off you go. Hello? We can board it? What? We can board it? Ah, no, from here, boarding Shoveler. Why is it looking at Shoveler? It should be going to planet orbit. Maybe is it the case again where we didn't manually launch it? I'm pretty sure we did, but not sure. Not sure why I didn't change automatically to Novice orbit here. And this ship is a bit slower because it has only 6 engines. Same integrity, so it can go up to 153, and this ship has 20 engines, and it goes at twice the speed, 300. So it's not linear. How far are we? Yeah, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. How much fuel? 25k. So it has been we have spent 6,000 in a couple of minutes. So I think we have enough fuel for the trip, but we will not have enough fuel for the round trip between Novice orbit, and like taking off from Novice and Black Mirror. So we'll need to add I'd say 2 more tanks. I'd say we need 2 more tanks. Let's check the. Oh, look at this! The heat is back to 8,800. I think it started at 9,000. It might have dropped. Maybe it didn't drop to 5,000. Maybe it dropped like from 9,000, from 10,000 to 8,800. Maybe we just lost like 1,200 of steam. But the only thing we need to be careful about is the water capacity. Yeah, it should be good. Should be good. Oh, let me connect these as well. The only thing I'm a little bit worried right now is that the water here from the water ice is targeting the tank, which is on the other side of these two. The feedback loop of water is done in this one. Then it goes here, and then it balances with these, and only then it tries to balance with this one. So it might there might be a case where this one drops below the threshold of 1,000. While these two still have some of them, but maybe no, because like the consumption is really low. The steam consumption is low, so they have time to balance their contents. Yeah, should be okay. Should be okay. 3 tanks here, 3 tanks here, perfect. And these tanks are always going to be full. Until these lose heat up to 5,000. Yeah, very good. Now let's decide on Novice where should we be delivering all the Naquitite. So let's be smart. Let's be smart. Sorry about that. The idea is that we want to limit what train segment, what rail segments trains take. So where do we actually smelt smelt ingots? We smelt them here, but you know, we can smelt them anywhere. This is temporary. It's temporary. We're not gonna be using this rocket anymore. So we need a base. We need a base where we smelt ingots, and the only location where we are actually using them is here. This is the only location where we are using them. We are bringing them onto these back to space. So one thing to note is that there is no connection here, which might be a mistake. we might want to connect these. This way, I'm thinking about making a base here, making Naquium processing base here. So for the spaceships, they can be landing here. We can be having like stackers to take care of the products. Like land the spaceship, process it right near where it lands. Inputs naquitite ore, Vita container things, vulcanite. Outputs Naquium bars, plates, stones. Thank you. So naquitite ore, Vita container, and vulcanite. Now, one small issue with having naquitite here below is that, you know, we should actually be as close to these as possible. We want to be as close to these as possible, not even these, like these. These are the most important ones. So we might actually want to have an naquitite. How about having it here? How about having it here? Really simple. So the trains here, they deliver their items, and then they exit like that, and they grab the naquitite, and they go back here. I think this location is the best now that I'm thinking about it, and we can have an exit from here. Wait, we can have an exit here, like that. We can have an exit like that. So the trains, they go here, they take the naquitite, and they go back. Very simple, very easy. This intersection is gonna be a little bit loaded then, but it's not very heavy anyways. Like from this side, we only input these items, modules, so not very often. These items also not that often, like intermediate items, and naquitite, and that's it. Do we have the? Oh, we have the construction all the way here. Oh, we have the construction. So, oh yeah, we have a construction pylon here. That's perfect. That's perfect. We can already prepare. We can already prepare everything. I think it's nice. Now, where should the spaceship land? I think landing on the lake is epic. However, one thing to note is that the space here is a little bit limited, so we don't want to restrict the spacing here. I like it to be expandable. We can have the stations like that. The station could be here, like expandable towards the left. The spaceship landing should also be quite like expandable towards the bottom, like where we get the items from. And the processing itself should be expandable. Now, how can we manage that? Imagine we have the stackers growing like that towards the left. We can have all the belts and whatnot in this section here. There is like an oil field here. So the spaceship can be landing on the water. But that's going to be a lot of landfill. Where is the most central location for all those things? Right here, actually, yeah. It's because Vita processing is right above. So they go like that. They go here and bam, directly there. Vulcanite is coming from here. No, wait. Vulcanite is from here. Vulcanite is kind of far, but it's in the middle anyways. So... But Vita and the actual delivery of Naquium is they're very conveniently placed. Very, very close to this location. I do like it. The only problem is that we're going to be having to landfill a bunch of this. But that's fine. We have too much lakes anyways. We need to be landfilling. Yeah. My only concern is how should we orient the factory? In order to make it growable. Again, stackers are growing like that. Maybe they won't grow like too much, right? But spaceship can land like, oops, spaceship can land like here. What's this? Oh, wait. No. Remove the landfill. Yeah, spaceship. This is where. What is this? Oh, okay. I copied this landfill. Or we embrace the lake. We embrace the lake. We can have the best thing would be to have the expansion of the stackers growing in the same direction as the processing factory, which could be located next to them. Like, as we need more trains to output the stuff, we need more processing to input the items, and we can be growing towards the bottom. Could be good. Or maybe let's check here. How many? I don't think the footprint is too big. This is not very big, right? It's not very big, so it's fine. Don't you want spaceships on the non-growth side so you don't have to constantly move clamps? The idea behind... Oh, I think we have arrived. Let's just decide where to land it. The idea behind not moving clamps is to plan out the growth of the spaceship, and its tail is gonna grow. It's gonna get longer and longer towards the bottom, because the clamp is at the top. We have stuff at the top, and the cargo side. Let me actually show you. Here is like the front, which is not gonna change. The only thing that's gonna change is gonna be this side. These containers are gonna grow, and I think the best is to have them grow towards the bottom like that. So basically, what we're gonna be having this section, which is gonna be extended like that. At some point, we might need to add defenses, but that's fine. And the clamp is never gonna change, so we need to plan for this like bottom side expanding, right? And where should it be expanding? I still think that stations could go like that, could go left, and the processing factories could be above, and they can also go to the left. But that means that the spaceship is hard to make it expandable. Don't you want spaceships on the non-growth side so you don't have to constantly... You're thinking about the novice clamps. I'm thinking about having the clamp somewhere at the top, because the growth is gonna be happening towards the bottom, right? Oh, you know what? Oh, I have an idea. How about having three sides? Here is the growth of the stations towards the bottom. In the middle of the lake. Sorry about the time, guys, but it's really important to decide, because if you make a mistake here, it's gonna be really hard to correct it in the future, and we have to be concerned with the train. Yeah, the growth should be parallel. The spaceship is growing towards the bottom. The trains should be also growing towards the bottom, and by the way, let's remove these. I think. Yeah. Okay, I got it. I think I got it. So let's remove these without touching to this one, and let's have a. Let's actually start here. We don't have to use this side. Let's start here, and these are gonna be the initial stackers towards the bottom, and this spaceship can land somewhere on this side, and the resources are gonna be flowing from left to right. We're outputting resources, we're processing them in the middle, and we are loading them in the chests. How about that? Let's land. Let us land. Anchor. So here is the idea. The spaceship lands here, and the processing is going to be happening in between the stations and the ship. Like that. Stations are going to grow towards the bottom. They're going to be like that. I'm not sure about how much space we need to leave between them, but... Is it me? Oh man. Yeah. Man, it had like different. You guys had all kinds of interpretations for its shape. The goat, the Satan's head, and various parts of anatomy. Let me check. I think that's fine. With that, we should be having enough space in the middle. Yeah, let's anchor. Let's anchor. That's fine. Now, how much energy do we need to lift off? A lot. A lot of energy. That means we're at 32k, right? And 32k gives us 700 gigajoules. 34k, sorry, 34k. How can we estimate? Oh, it's the double, right? It's the double. It's the double in gigajoules. Multiply 34 by 2 and you have 68. Like double at some tens or hundreds or thousands. So we need basically to have 50k more. So if my calculation is correct here, if like this is kind of like 30k give us 680 gigajoules, it means that for the total lift off we need 80k. We need something around 80,000 antimatter fuel, which is a little bit less than two tanks. So what we want is to have 2 more tanks just to handle this charge. Do you just strand your ship in the lake? Yes, indeed. But I think we can jet back. We should be able to jet back outside of it. Right. Yeah, we need to be like on the outside side of the engines, and we need to not be staying on the. Yeah, okay. The ship is on the lake, indeed. The ship is on the lake. It's a bit hard to get it out, but. Oh, and we're gonna be having space undergrounds here. Need to be careful to not use the blue ones. By the way, can we even use the blue ones? I don't think we can. Yeah, not on the spaceship floor. That's fine. So that's the idea. My only concern is that the spacing between these and these is enough to make the factories. You have antimatter containers, but how do you unpack them into the tanks here? Oh, I'm not thinking about unpacking them. I'm thinking about bringing a whole new ship, land it here, fuel it, and have both of them take off. Because I don't think we can create antimatter from the tanks. Yeah, it needs to be done in a particle accelerator, which may not work. Does it work in a grounded mode? But that's fine. We can bring another ship just for the fueling. You know what? We can go and build a box-shaped ship, which is gonna be traveling between Novice and Novice orbit, which is just gonna be bringing the fuel. How about that? Just a manual refueling station. Okay, let's start building. Let's start building. You don't like this idea? Let me deposit all of the items here, all of the space items in a chest, because we're gonna be building a novice base, novice processing base. I'd like to also. Oh, we need to put these as well. I'd like to bring some landfill, and by some I mean a ton. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let me put in another chest all of the items except for like some jetpack fuel and the oxygen. And let's go bring landfill. What's that? Oh yeah, that's fine. So the landfill, we have several locations with landfill. I don't think there is like a production of it. We had one, but I think I have canceled it, which was not the best idea. Let's bring let's take all of it from here, and let's have the one which is remaining at the base. I might transfer Naquium to a rocket fuel-based ship for these trips instead. Rocket fuel-based trips, or continue using rockets? But we need to bring antimatter. How can we bring antimatter using rockets? Here is where we have a node location for all of the landfill. And let's see how much we can landfill with it. Or maybe not landfill just yet, but first having an aqueduct processing location on a lake is kind of epic. Antimatter usage is too high for novice launches. It is quite high. It is quite high. But how much rocket fuel does it is it? And if you want to use rocket fuel, do we also need a rocket fuel engine, like at least one engine of rocket fuel? How does that work? And if we have both at the same time, antimatter and rocket fuel, how does it choose which one to pick? I'm a bit concerned about having multiple engines on the spaceship. Rocket fuel is basically, yeah, it is free, but it's about the spaceship design. You need rocket fuel booster tanks. So we don't need engines, right? If we just bring the fuel and put them into the tanks here, is it enough? Let's start land filling. Because this is gonna be where we're gonna be having the stations. You know what? It might be a good idea to bring in the train stations already. The rail tracks, or we can just design copy paste. Yeah, let's try copy pasting. So what we want is an input. By the way, what was that? There was some weird belts. Hold on a second. Where was it? Iron mine. Yeah, there are like empty. Oh yeah, we need like to pick up some of these drills. That's fine. I would transfer it to a different ship that only does novice to orbit. Ah, a ship which only does novice orbit. So not do what we planned at the beginning, but just have a rocket fuel ship which basically lifts off, transfer the Naquitite to the ship at the orbit. Have the ship bring Naquitite here, and bring the stuff up. Could be an idea. Could be a good idea. A shuttle. Yeah, a shuttle. Buffer ship. I think it's a good idea, actually. I think it's a good idea. But how expensive is antimatter really, guys? If you forget the energy, how expensive is antimatter? Let us open our calculator and let's check. This is how expensive antimatter is. Chemical, like this is 30,000, and again for liftoff, for a novice liftoff, I think the estimation was that we need 80,000. That is how much resources we need for a liftoff. Let's go ahead and decompose them a bit. Like petroleum gas, yeah, we need petroleum gas basically in space, and that's the gas in space which comes from methane ice. So this one is actually quite expensive. And again, 20k every single liftoff. That is how expensive it is. 1.3k stone again. Yeah, that is expensive. No, I do agree. That is expensive. That is an expensive liftoff compared to the rocket fuel, which would be very cheap. I do agree on the buffer ships. Yeah, on the shuttles. The notes say they hope to have ships able to carry mini ships at some point. Wow, that is cool. That is so cool. Like, be it novice orbit, like hover novice orbit, send stuff to the orbit. But I think I still think the best thing they could do is to make an elevator, because right now nothing, not even space, like interstellar travel, is as expensive as bringing in stuff from novice to the orbit. Nothing is as expensive as this small operation, and there has to be an endgame solution to make it cheap. We're just lifting stuff to the orbit, so I feel like a good implementation of a space elevator would be the best. Like a good endgame solution, because right now there is no good endgame solution. You just pay the rocket fuel price, or antimatter, or whatever. That's how I feel about it. Let me drop the landfill here in a chest. We might not need it right away. get all the items, and let's go grab a novice stuff, which is right here. A rocket to orbit is 50k rocket fuel. You would need 6 rockets compared to your ship, so 300k rocket fuel versus 80k antimatter. No, yeah, I do agree that I don't want rockets. If we were to use the rocket fuel, a buffer ship would be better. Expandable buffer ship. And in that case, we don't even need protection. We don't need protection. We're not traveling anywhere. We are doing the instantaneous operation, which is landing, lifting off. Landing, lifting off. Right? We don't care for asteroids. That's the chest. Let's get it. And let's get to work. Oh, we need rails. Yeah, let's go get some rails. Yeah, I think it's the best. Man, the implementation changes every stream. Yesterday I thought about doing rockets. Today I thought about having this one antimatter ship doing the trips. And now you guys made me reconsider. But I am grateful for all the advice, and I do think you're right. The goal is to make the best implementation ever. Okay, not the best, but a good one. A good solution. Let's get some stuff at the mall. And especially the rails. Yeah. Let's get this going. I'm learning all of this at the same time, since I'm roughly at the same point in the game. That's amazing. That's amazing. Like, learn together and share the knowledge, share the tips, share the ways to do things, improve together, and make awesome factories. I think I'm gonna disable the rockets. Yeah, novice, the Naquium rockets are gonna stop now. We don't need more Naquium until we have... Or, you know what, let's actually finish the setup. Because we might need the like Naquium cubes and whatnot for the production of other spaceships. Let's not be too hasty with stopping this current chain. You're ahead in tech, but around the same automation point. Ah. The perks of using rockets for everything. That is to be ahead in tech. Cool. Let's go ahead and plan out how the stackers shall be, and that is very simple. So this rail segment is going to be used entirely for the base. If you want to go left, we can use this one, or maybe one below somewhere. So let's have this going. And we need the width, the perfect width, and that is decided by, again, by these. Yeah, let's have one here. So the width should be like that. Okay, you know what? You are gonna be in charge, because they're kind of overriding each other. Yeah. Right here. And we need landfill. Tons of landfill. We're filling the lake. And the advantage here is that the ship has landed, but we don't need to be using it yet. Because since we're going for a shuttle, for a rocket fuel-based shuttle. Guys, how many people have built rocket engines after antimatter engines? Because that's how we're doing it here. That's how we're playing. Oh, perfect. The width is perfect for this pylon substation. Let's have these ones, and we can have the rail like that. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, a little bit more. A little bit more landfill, and here we go. This is where all the stackers will be. Now, should we have exports first, or should we have imports first? I always wonder about this. I think it doesn't really matter, but I feel like imports first should be better, because we can have the exports scaling towards the bottom. And the main resource is still the Naquium, which is also going to be scaling. So if we take care of all the like inputs first, I think it's easier. Let me go ahead and check again the production chain of the bars. So 48 bars need 26. Oh! These are what's the no, I don't want shift right click. Man, this is a new feature. Before shift right click was clear everything. Now it's control right click to clear. And the idea here is that we want, where are the models now? Okay, models are in the machine. We want the last level. Naquium processing will have the last level models. All the last models everywhere. And this is giving us 48 plates, 48 ingots from 24 blocks. So 1 block for 2 ingots. And of course a bunch of Nakutite. And as well as 600 vitalic acid. So vitalic acid is actually like the usage of vitalic acid is crazy high. Trains? What are you doing? What? Is there a problem? Cannot you turn left here? What? Oh, they cannot turn... Wait. They can if they use the inner one, and they can't use the inner one here? Oh, my bad. My bad. Maybe, yeah, it was not the best. So the idea is that if trains want to turn left, they have to use the inner rail to turn left. Only the inner one. And if they continue straight or go right, they can use both or stay on the outside one. And this is why every single factory at the entrance and at the exit has this merging. So the trains make a choice which rail to use when they enter the rail. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, if there is ever a left turn in this on their road, they will always use the internal one, and there is never a balancer between two. Like there is never a way for trains to swap. Like if you look at the junctions, so maybe it's not ideal. But it's easy to fix. Like we just need to make swappers, lane swappers whenever, like if there is a place to optimize. But again, optimization should not happen before, like seeing the problem. Early optimizations can ruin the software. There is a saying. No to early optimizations. Let's have a square here, just so it looks better. And let's go. So we need vitalic acid, volcanic block. Volcanic block, I think. Okay, let's focus on having one full belt. Okay, let's not focus on 33k. What the hell? It's like it's a ton of stage. How many belts? That's like yeah, 12 belts. Oh my god. But that means we can have a scalable like station setup here where. And by the way, how many machines? Okay, 200 machines, that's too much. So what we can do here, we can have a scalable setup, a copy-pastable setup, which is basically only this vitalic acid inputs. Oh, we also have these byproducts. You know what? There is like a lake here, right? Which we want to fill at some point. We can transform the sand into the landfill. It's gonna be good. And early, at the early stages. But we still want to put it in an output buffer chest. So when possible, we take it out. But for other cases, like if we cannot take it out, then we transform it into landfill. Okay, so okay, 2.7k is actually too much. 2.7k is actually too much. Let's have 10. Let's have half. Because even with half, you can see we need like 100 chemical plants for this one. And no, I don't want to switch to better speed models. It's not worth it. Just use more space, it's better. So, and that's actually not very bad. This is not bad. We need 1 point something belts of vitalic acid, but let's actually limit it to 2 belts of naquitite. Or to it's really hard to decide for to decide on a proper ratio to start with. You know what? Let's copy. So we want vitalic acid input, and we can actually copy from here. We have all the stations in the old base, right? So we can copy from these and be good, be done. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's begin with the cubes. Let's begin with the cubes. This is the first input, of which we need a bit, not much. Hold on, what's that? Oh, that's the one below. First of all, we need the cubes, and the cubes are already arriving. That's fine. And we also have the. Hold on a second. Why there are so many stations here? What is this supply of scrap? Oh, the rocket crashing, right? Yeah, and we also need some inputs for the ship. Ah, no, we don't, because if we use sulfuric acid from the base, if we use the hauler. Oh, the hauler can actually load in sulfuric acid, and like if you use a rocket fuel-based hauler from Novice orbit to Novice, we can load it with the sulfuric acid and send it to Novice and have the Naquium hauler take the sulfuric acid from there. So we can actually load the hauler with everything we want to send there, which is sulfuric acid and batteries. We also want batteries there. So you know what? I think it would be good to have everything done before, and then like have the rest of the space below for naquitite. Let's go. Let's have the sulfuric acid here, like that. Yeah. What about the spacing? Is it this, or I think we can just copy from here. It should be like that. Yeah, okay, so this rail is good. This rail, yeah, this is too close. Okay. Now, I think it's a good thing to just copy these, the framework, without the stations. The framework, yeah. Be aware of how many tanks of sulfuric acid is required for how many 6x6 containers of naquitite. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I was assuming it was not much, but I cannot go with assumptions. You're right, we need to estimate that. This is something that needs to be estimated. Let's actually have an estimation real fast. Let's have an estimation. The ores. Yeah, now we can place the icons anywhere inside. Okay, Naquium mining. We want these. How many? I think it was like 30,000, right? It was 6 multiplied by 512, 5 multiplied by 10. So 5,120 multiplied by 6. Yeah. 3,000. Something like that. No. Like that? I don't know. I cannot do math at this time of day. 30,000. Let's see. It needs 26,000 of sulfuric acid. It needs 20. Yeah, with the level 3 productivity models which we're using to mine there. I don't think we want to be using level 9 models here just yet. So 6 tanks is about. Hold on. Let's actually check. We can check the exact value. We can check the exact value. It should be outputted by this output signal, but it's really hard to read on the right hand side because it's how much is 512 multiplied by 6? It's 3,720, right? No, 3,072. So yeah, my calculation here was correct. To get this amount of items, we need 26,000 of sulfuric acid, which is a bit annoying because it's right above one tank. $720. Yeah, that's exactly how I did it. Thank you for the confirmation. And that is more than one tank. That is a bit annoying. If we could use a better productivity models, it would not be an issue. So it would be less. But can we? No, we can't afford these there. At least not yet. That would require a lot of them to be used there at miners. And miners are constantly expanding, increasing, shifting. Like we need to move them around. Just to set sulfuric acid, that's not worth it. That is not worth it. Let's just have one tank every 3 rows. Every 3 tanks, or every 5 tanks. I think, yeah, every 5 tanks we can have 1 tank of sulfuric acid. Let's think about it like that. Every 5 tanks require 1 tank of sulfuric acid. And by the way, now that we have removed the steam tanks, we have space. We have space, so it's not an issue. It's not an issue anymore. Cool. Use better prod modules. Too expensive. I think it's too expensive still. I think it's too expensive. But if we are going with like automating the. I was thinking like once we increase the warehouses, we need to not forget increasing the storage tanks here with the sulfuric acid. That's fine. Oh my god. You know what? Let's go get some landfill here. 1 tile. Just so we can use jetpack. We cannot remove it. The sulfuric acid here. Then we will need... So, scrap, no more. No more scrap, no more cargo rocket sections. We will need fuel. We will need rocket fuel to be able to launch. Yeah, so how is it gonna be done for the hauler? For the shuttle. Where should be fueling the shuttle? Because it's gonna go from here to a Novice orbit. Yeah, and of course we should be fueling it on Novice. Yeah, we should be fueling it on Novice, whatever happens. And to fuel the shuttle, it's liquid. It's the same, right? It's this one, right? Liquid rocket fuel. So that is provided by solid rocket fuel. So we might be wanting to deliver the solid rocket fuel here. We could be using copper plates to make it, but no, we have already a huge charge on copper plates. So it's 50k to lift, right? It's 50k to lift. Is it also 50k with the spaceships? Does it respect the constraints? Like rockets take 50k. Do spaceships also take 50k? We need to test that out. Can we test it right now? All we need to do is to build a the engine. If we build the engine, we can test everything out. Yeah, that's easy to build. Let's try. We have all the spaceship construction materials. We need some electric motors, some heat shielding, and some airframe scaffolding. And all of this is here. If I can find it. Airframe scaffolding is on the left. Yeah, let's get it. Heat shielding should be somewhere here. I could request it as well, but and electric motor should be here. So we can make one of these and one of these, and we can have an estimation. I have a console in the inventory normally. Yeah, it's right here. So we can have an estimation. It's a bit weird to do it this way, but why not? Oh. Like that. And place the engine. Place the console. It's really weird. There is like, let's place it here because we want to place the tank here. Place the tank. enclose the ship. Rocket fuel required is based on the integrity of the ship and it's not linear. Oh, so if it's 2000, we cannot really know with this test. It's okay now, right? Invalid. Oh, it's because of the flooring. Okay, valid. Let's see here. Let's see here. Launch energy, 47 gigajoules. 47 gigajoules. Oh, wait, what is the conversion between a gigajoule and, fuel value 2 megajoules. Fuel value 2 megajoules. One tank can hold... It's not written. I don't know how much one tank can hold. Come on, game. Give me some info to work with. So if 50 is liquid rocket fuel... Oh no, 1 is 2 megajoules, right? 1 is 2 megajoules. So how many do we need? How many do we need? 47 gigajoules divided by 2, which is basically 24, 23. 23 gigajoules. And 1 is mega, right? So 23,000. We need 23,000. We need 23,000. With this ship, to leave from this ship, 23,000, which is actually really good, which is actually really cheap. But again, as you say, since it depends on the size of the ship, we might need more. Okay, so it's not that high, I feel like, for a platform which is gonna be doing the liftoff. It is okay. It is okay. Should we build this platform here, or should we build it? Oh, you know what? I think we should build it here. It's so much better to prepare it here and then have it clamped and everything. Yeah, it's so much better. We can also design how Naquitite is gonna be imported in the factory, and yeah. So that's gonna be the goal for the next project here is gonna be the building of the Naquitite factory, which is gonna be able to unload stuff from this new shuttle. So this one is a bit is not where it should be, first of all, but yeah, we have this this new goal going. And but why don't we have any trains here? It's here. We don't have enough trains. Trains with the stop 4, but I just want to check how many requester stations we have for the sulfuric acid. I mean, we can add a production of it in the new refinery. We have a new refinery which is not used yet. We have 13 requesters. We have 13 requesters of sulfuric acid, and only now a train comes in. It's served by 4 trains, and look at this. It cannot find any supply because it's full. I think we only have a supply at the old refinery, which has been doing work. It has been doing work. It has been carrying us throughout the whole game. But yeah, you can see that we have only one station, so one train at a time can come here and get filled with sulfuric acid. So we might want more of it. We might want more of it. And the idea would be to add sulfuric acid processing here. So we have the plastic. We have plastic going non-stop. You can see the trains are here loading, waiting for other ones behind them. Refinery V2 time again. One rocket fuel tank is 100k. Oh, thank you. So we only needed 26k with the current setup. No, 20. 48 divided by 2. Yeah, like 24 or something. Yeah, we shall see how it's gonna be with the bigger integrity. I should be stopping now, and let me just have a quick briefing about what's going to be done next. We need a better sulfuric acid refinery, so we can make it here. By the way, yeah, we should be using this field so we can expand later towards the top. We have a good new refinery here, which is really expandable. It's really cool, compact and streamlined. So we need some production. So I'd like to not use this space on the right, because when we need more plastic here, look at this factory. Look at this setup. There is a balance with the amount of machines and the stations themselves. We need 3 stations. Like if we consider 3 belts per station, we need 3 stations of plastic, 1 station of coal, and this amount of machines to handle them. Like why don't these machines work properly? Because of coal. Oh, I think the idea would be to use better productivity models. After we have 9 productivity models everywhere, all of these are going to be working. But that's fine. That's no big deal. And the idea here is that when we want more plastic, we can just do this and this, and that's it. That's how we double we go from 9 belts of plastic to 18 belts of plastic. As easy as this. And more trains, of course. We need to add more trains to deliver them. Super easy. So I'd like to have this kind of setup for every single item which we might need. However, sulfuric acid is not exactly the item we need everywhere. It's not exactly big, so I don't really want to have a tileable setup for it. I don't think we're going to be needing it in lots of places anyway. But we can have one, and then the next ones can be for another thing. Because to make the sulfuric acid, we need what? We need iron, right? Iron and sulfuric acid. Where is it? Here, right? Sulfur liquids. Oh, come on. So, yeah, sulfuric acid. We need iron and sulfur is petroleum. So petroleum is made on the spot. It's here, and we just need to bring in iron and export sulfuric acid. So each the factory of this needs 1 iron input station and acid export station. You know, in retrospect, we don't have to we don't have to like preserve this space. Like we can always do this, but a little bit after. In between here, we can have a sulfuric acid factory. So it doesn't really create a problem, I think. 1 station for iron and 1 sulfuric acid output. As easy as is. So add it here and be done with it. Or we can make it behind it so we can have like some of the products. Because plastic is going to be expanded at some point, I'm sure of it. Like look at this, right now we have 9 belts and they are never ending, never stopping. And the chests are... oh, this one is kind of full. This one is empty. This one is kind of empty-ish. This one is a backup one. Yeah, okay. So that's going to be for the next time. We shall be working on this naquitite processing factory. And once it's done, we will design a shuttle to bring the naquitite towards to Novice orbit. It's going to be doing trips back and forth using rocket fuel. And then we can repurpose these... I mean, it's not even configured yet. We can transform this shuttle to move only between Novice orbit and asteroid field. Actually, that way we won't need to increase the amount of tanks here. 2 is perfect. Look at this. It has 70k in each one remaining, and that was enough for 1 trip there and back. So it's exactly the amount we need. It's perfect. Hold on. That means we have used 33 plus 33, 66k. Yeah, that's exactly how much we need. No big deal. By the way, what's the energy consumption? 12 megawatts when it's doing nothing? It's nothing. We can leave it like that because we have automated this setup. Because we don't input fuel cells until necessary, until we need fuel, until we need steam. We can leave it like that. It's draining super slowly. I think we still have more than 50 of them here. 47. Okay, 47 inch chest. It's very very slow. They are being used very slowly. No big deal. So okay, guys, thank you all for watching. I should be stopping now, and I'm gonna be live tomorrow. Not sure what time. Hopefully earlier than usual, because it's Saturday. So I don't have work. I don't have responsibilities. Just Factorio. Hopefully, but not sure. It depends on like what's gonna happen. Okay, saving, and let me send you somewhere as usual. Who is playing space exploration? Ooh, lots of people. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome, Skelly Summit. You're welcome. You're all welcome. Thank you for being here. It's up to me to say thank you. Who is playing? Let's see. Factorio Space Exploration.
But maybe.
That would be a lot.
Yeah.
Chen team's been doing a lot of time. I mean, for the long
We have, yeah, we have never rated this person. Perfect.
stupid key levels on Tyrian weeks when people are like,
Perfection, perfection. Let's go. Man, the strategy for the Naquium has been changing non-stop, but it's fine. We're at the beginning. Once it's established, I think the next step would be to bring in the the water ice, because water ice has the worst logistics ever. Right now, what we are doing for water ice is we are basically shooting it. We are not this one. Oh, by the way, this one. We are shooting water ice using cannons. What is this? That's we need to come here, improve all this, use water ice. Actually, no, methane ice. Sorry, methane, not water ice. We need to use water ice for power. There is like a ton of. There are 300 million iron ore here. Really cool. Yeah, I'm really excited. Using spaceships for everything now. I'm bringing in resources, like doing lots of stuff. Just supply water to the tanks directly from the clamp locations. Oh, that's a good idea. Saves a ton of space on the ship, not having to convert water ice to water instead of the machine. Yeah, I need to check how much. So basically we need water tanks with a buffer. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. You're right. You're right. Okay, guys, thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.